Okay, so this is the Numeracy Professional Skills Test, Practice Test 2, questions 13, 14 and 15. Thankfully, the dreaded mental arithmetic section of the test is over, so we're going to have a little bit more time to consider our answers. Question 13. To inform her choice of reading materials, a primary teacher looked at the spread of reading ages in her class. The scatter graph shows the actual age and the reading age of 21 pupils in the class. What proportion of the class have the same reading age as their actual age? Give your answer as a decimal to 1 decimal place. Okay, so what is the solution? So the thing to notice is that the line given on the diagram passes through points 55, 66, 77, 88. Notice that both numbers or both coordinates in each of those points are the same for every point. So every point on that line has the same value for both the actual age and the reading age. So therefore, I just need to count the number of points on that line, which is 6. Now we need to be a little bit careful here. If we put 6 as our answer, then it won't be correct, because the question actually asks for the proportion of pupils whose reading age is the same as their actual age. The proportion is just another name for fraction or ratio. So the proportion is therefore 6 out of 21. They want this as a decimal to 1 decimal place. So you can use the calculator provided to do 6 divided by 21, which will give you around 0.28571. If you round that to 1 decimal place, you get 0.3. Okay, question 14. To inform a choice of reading materials, a primary teacher looked at the spread of reading ages in her class. The scatter graph shows the actual age and the reading age of 21 pupils in the class. So we've got the same situation as before. Circle the pupil who has the greatest difference between their reading age and actual age. Okay, so if you remember from the last question, the points that lie on the blue line have the same reading age and actual age. So if you move a little bit away from that blue line, then your reading age and your actual age are going to be quite close together. And in fact, the further you move away from the blue line, the bigger the difference between your reading age and actual age. So we need to circle the point that is furthest from the blue line. Usually this will be reasonably obvious. You can see I've circled the answer in green. Question 15. To inform her choice of reading materials, a primary teacher looked at the spread of reading ages in her class. Again, the scatter graph shows the actual age and reading age of 21 pupils in the class. What is the range of reading ages for the pupils in the class? Okay, so really we just need to know that the range of a set of data points is the difference between the largest and the smallest value. So you can see on the picture, remember this is the range of the reading age, so we need to make sure that we're reading the correct axis here, so it's the vertical axis. You can see that I've indicated in green the largest and the smallest value for the reading ages. The fact that there's 2 data points with a large reading age doesn't matter. I'm just interested in what that value is. So I just read along to the correct axis, which is the vertical axis. I look at the difference. You can either work out the values and subtract them, or literally count the squares between the 2 values. But either way, we see that the answer is 21 months.